Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on, everybody? This is Joseph Conlon here with your NFL Wildcard Weekend predictions. It is Thursday, January 7th, 2020. Real quick, I hope everyone's staying safe out there. The world's been a crazy place after what the events happened. Today, I'm recording this on Wednesday, so I hope everybody is staying safe wherever you are, and it's just a complete mess, man. Why can't we have positive things in life, you know? That's all I want, is I want positive things, and so far, 2021, not off to the best of starts, especially with my Miami Dolphins getting eliminated from the playoffs. I wish that we were in Wildcard Weekend, and I would be dropping a preview for the Dolphins game in the Wildcard Weekend. No matter who we were playing, I'd be doing a preview, and I'd be all excited. But we're out of the Wildcard. A lot of stuff happened with the Dolphins organization this week. Tua Tagovailoa was already named the starting quarterback for the Miami Dolphins next season, and Chan Gailey, the offensive coordinator, reassigned as to retire from the Miami Dolphins. So he is not the offensive coordinator anymore. I might or might not drop a video on that this week. I'm thinking about Saturday or Sunday, one of those days. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. More than likely, I'm going to be dropping it on Sunday just to talk about it for a little bit. And yeah. But we got 6 wildcard games to talk about today here on the channel, so it should be a good one. Sit back, relax, and let's talk some playoff football, because if you're a football fan like myself, it's a good time to be a fan of the NFL. Even if your favorite team is not in the postseason, the playoffs are very fun to watch. So sit back and let's just have fun. Let's talk about the playoffs. Not even gonna get into the promoting stuff, just to make this a quick video. 6 games. First game we're gonna talk about on Saturday, that is gonna kick off Wildcard Weekend. We got the Indianapolis Colts against the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills. Last week was crazy, man. And I had basically Bills Mafia, all of Bills Mafia, talking shit in the comments section, telling me that I don't have any class, I'm a sore loser, I have no heart. The Bills are going to be the Dolphins' bitch for the next... The Dolphins are going to be the Bills' bitch for the next 10 years or something like that. It was crazy, and it was all crazy when I said that I was very angry when the Bills were still throwing deep passes down the field when they were up 49-19 with about 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. If I offended anybody by that, I'm sorry, but I'm not taking it back, especially on Bills Mafia. So, you know, y'all can enjoy your moment now. Y'all can. This is your fun. You haven't had fun as a Bills fan for the last 25 years. Okay, have your fun. Now's your time to go out. You know, win a playoff game maybe if you don't choke like you did last year, and you know. It's just, I don't know what to say, man. But I'm a big Colts fan this week. I want those Colts to defeat the Buffalo Bills. To be honest, guys, I really don't care who wins the Super Bowl this year, as long as it's not the Buffalo Bills, because Bills Mafia are the most obnoxious fan base in the entire NFL, and it's not even close. In my opinion, you got jerks jumping through tables and all that stuff. It's just, ugh. But I'm going to take the Colts. The Bills are probably going to win this game, but I'm still going to take the Colts. I cannot pick against a team that I hate so much in the Buffalo Bills, especially what happened last week and their fans and everything. I cannot pick the Bills, even though they're probably going to win the game, and I'm going to hear it again from Bills Mafia, I imagine. But I'm going to take the Colts just because I don't want to take the Bills to win. So I'm going to take the Colts to go on the road and pull off the upset in a defensive performance by the Colts defense. I'm going to take the Colts to win 20-12 over the Buffalo Bills. And then we got the Los Angeles Rams against the Seattle Seahawks on at 4:40 on Fox. I think at the Rams, their quarterback Jared Goff's not playing. I don't think Kupp's playing, so they're going to be stuck with. The Rams are going to be stuck with quarterback John Wolford. He's going to be their starting quarterback. What do you call it? He's going to be starting quarterback Wildcard weekend, and I think if the Rams have a chance to win this game, they're going to have to play an outstanding performance on defense. And the reason I say that is because do you really see John Wolford going toe-for-toe, possession with possession against Russell Wilson? No, absolutely not. So if the Rams are going to win this game, it's going to have to be in a classic defensive performance by Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey and the Los Angeles Rams defense. I just don't see that happening, though. I do think it's going to be a close game, closer than people expected. I think it could be at least a touchdown win by Seattle, but I don't see them losing this game at all to the Rams, especially with backup quarterback John Wolford in there. So I'm going to go with the Seattle Seahawks to defeat the Los Angeles Rams 21-14 at Seattle. And then we got the Saturday night game on NBC with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Washington football team, who defeated the Philadelphia Eagles to get into this game and win the division. And a lot of people were talking, it was a big talking point on NFL Network, on social media, on ESPN, on First Take, all those shows. Did the Philadelphia Eagles throw that game away? In my opinion, yes, they did throw that game away. They probably thought about what better draft pick they could get or something like that. And to be honest, it's just pathetic. It is so pathetic what the Eagles did. You play in the league to win the game. And I feel like, I hate the Eagles. You guys know that. I hate the Eagles. I like the Cowboys as well as the Dolphins. Dolphins are my team, but I can't stand the Eagles, and this is another example why I hate the Eagles. And, Jalen Hurts, he's a good quarterback. He's a good quarterback, and in my opinion, he's the future of he's the future quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles. And, why would you take him out when you were down 17-14 in the third quarter and you put in Nate Sudfeld? Did that make sense to anybody? Let's see what our third-string quarterback's got. No, you put in your starting quarterback, and you'd be like, let's see what Jalen Hurts has in the future for the Philadelphia Eagles. It's just so stupid. But the Washington football team, they got in. I honestly think this could be a very good game. It could be a very good game if the Washington defensive line, like Ryan Kerrigan and Payne, I'm not sure his first name, Chase Young, if they could get to Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay offensive line, and Tom Brady can get his throws off, I think this could be a very, very interesting game. I'm not a big believer in the Washington offense. I know they got some playmakers, and Antonio Gibson, Terry McLaurin, and now Logan Thomas is coming along pretty nicely. But Alex Smith, in my opinion, if he was going to have a statement game, have a great game in his return, it was going to be this last Sunday night against the Eagles. He did not have that game, in my opinion. Maybe he'll prove me wrong and make a turnaround and have a solid performance against Tampa Bay. But I think Washington is going to come up just short against Tampa Bay. They're not going to get the job done. It's going to be a very close game, though. I got Tampa winning by a final score of 24-21 over the Washington football team. And then we go into the Sunday slate of games for Wildcard Weekend. And we start off with the Baltimore Ravens against the Tennessee Titans at 1 o'clock on ESPN. We've seen these teams go out and perform against each other before. Last year's divisional round, we all know about that. Titans beating the Ravens, holding them to 12 points. And then, this year they had a game. And the Titans came back and they beat the Ravens in overtime. The Ravens are clicking. I think when their offense gets going and they're not going to be stopped, it's going to be very hard to stop the Baltimore Ravens offense. J.K. Dobbins is a beautiful addition to that running back core for the Baltimore Ravens. The Miami Dolphins had a chance to take him in the draft last year. I think they took Noah Ingbenogany, which was a total mistake in my opinion. But that turns out to be a steal for the Baltimore Ravens that they were able to get J.K. Dobbins. But if the run game is on, in my opinion, the Ravens are going to win this game. Absolutely. But if they could stop J.K. Dobbins and they can stop Lamar Jackson and they make Lamar win with his arm, which has happened before, I think Baltimore wins this game, and I think they will win this game. A lot of people do not know who's the quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens. He hasn't won a playoff game in his career. He's played in 2 playoff games. He's only played in 2 playoff games. He's 24 years old. He is 24 years old. He's only going to get better, too. Lamar Jackson is only going to get better. So, I think the Ravens are really going to be motivated in this game. All they have to do is look at last year's playoff game, is be like, do we want that to happen again? That's it. That's their motivation, and I think they're going to win this game. I got them winning 38-23 over the Tennessee Titans in a shootout. And then we got this Sunday 4:30 game on CBS with the Chicago Bears and the New Orleans Saints. Shout out to Gamers Goon, whose team is the Chicago Bears and made the playoffs. Congratulations to you, bro. I bet you're very excited. It just makes me wish that the Miami Dolphins were in the NFC, because you look at the NFC and you see that the 7-9 Washington team is in the playoffs. The 8-8 Bears, who had a 500 record, are in the last wild card spot. And then you look over the NFC at the AFC. The Miami Dolphins went 10-6 this season and didn't get a playoff spot. It just makes me wish a little bit that we were in the NFC. But for this game, Alvin Kamara is coming back, I believe. That's what I heard. If you guys cannot stop Alvin Kamara, I think you're going to lose. I'm sorry, Bears fans, but I think Alvin Kamara is going to have another field day like he did against the Minnesota Vikings. A lot of pressure on Mitchell Trubisky for this game. This could be his last game as a Chicago Bear if he doesn't live up to expectations. But I'm not sure, man. But I'm probably going to take the Saints to win this game. It'll be a close game, but I got the Saints winning in the Superdome 27-17 over the Chicago Bears. And then finally, we got the Sunday night matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, Cleveland Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski tested positive for COVID-19. I believe it was yesterday, Tuesday. And he will not be coaching on the sideline. The Browns' special teams coordinator will be coaching instead, so we'll have to see how that goes. But I was going to take the Cleveland Browns, man. I was very close to taking the Cleveland Browns, but then I read this report about Stefanski, and he's not going to be coaching, and I'm like, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could pull the trigger and take the Cleveland Browns in this one. Very close, but I don't think I can do it. I just don't think that I could do it. The Steelers are going to get this one at home against the Browns. I got them winning 30-22 against the Browns. And my predictions for all the divisional round matchups are Colts-Chiefs, Ravens-Steelers in the AFC. And then in the NFC, I got Bucks-Packers and Seahawks-Saints. So those are my predictions for the divisional round and for next week's divisional round. And those are my predictions, guys. So thank you for watching the video. If you have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would very much appreciate that. Comment down below. Let me know your wildcard predictions. I'll like your comment, reply to your comment. Let's talk. Let's talk about the wildcard weekend. I would gladly answer to your comment. Hit that like button if you like what you heard from me in this video. Follow me on Twitter @Colin_Joseph. And guys, I will see you tomorrow night for the Friday night for the SmackDown review right here on the Big Fight Field channel. You guys have a good day. Stay safe, y'all. Stay positive and be good people.